equipment
Start.
waste.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good morning to all. Today we have a very important and interesting topic related with the municipal waste management and how it is important. It plays a vital role for in the for the circular economy in overall management. We have with us a very expert, very well-known expert, Mr. Sumant Shekhar, who is the founder and CEO of Lakshya, a society for social and environmental development. And I know that he was a scientist at Shri Ram Institute. He has done a lot of work in different fields. He's not working nationally, but he's known internationally. I'm thankful to you, sir. You have accepted our request and agreed to deliver a talk on this topic. We are thankful to you, sir. Sir, my request will be you kindly share me after this lecture your presentation so that we can share with our participants who want to go through it. And if with your permission, we will also place this video of today's program on our YouTube channel.
Yes, sure, sir.
So
It's my
that
pleasure, sir. My
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you. We have with us our honorable beloved director sahab, Shri B.N. Dikshit sahab. I'd like to request you, sir, kindly inaugurate this workshop, please, with your kind words.
Thank you, Mr. Ashutosh, Deputy Director, Legal Metrology, and you are the well-experienced persons throughout the country, and in the legal metrology, you are also having the very good contact with all the controller of the state government, and they have the website also. So whatever the yours, some 2 pages writings on every Saturday, whatever you are doing, that you may share with the controllers. So that will be very good, and they will give instruction to all their inspectors and assistant controller, deputy controllers to join these very seminars. So that will be very good idea. Apart from that, you can share these very things to the industry association, FICCI association, whatever CCI and PST and retail association, all the things. Hmm. So that will be very nice. Solid waste management is a very good topic uh, from for all the citizens in India, because we are doing program first for India, and then the rest thing is knowledge for the other countries. If they are participating, then they can get the knowledge, and if they have capacity to implement it, they may do it. So solid waste management start from every houses, every industries, and particular from the electrical, electronic, and mechanical industries, where there you will find a lot of wastage, even the plastic industries also. So you will find the end product very nice, but the wastage is too much, and that is boiled and then make it in the solid compositions to reuse. Sometimes you may getting this small ball of all these items after boiling and making them solid to reuse and make them some containers or whatever that they want to design it. So I expect that Mr. Saurav will share his knowledge, and that knowledge will be very wonderful for these very programs. I congratulate you to have this very seminar today and on other Saturdays with this very uh, my small views. You can start your seminar I hope that this will be very successful program.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
very much, sir.
Mm. Thank
Thank
you. And
thank
your smile is very nice.
you. Thank you.
And I think by smiling you can win the heart of lot of people.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now I would like to request Mr. Sumant Shekhar to kindly share his slides and his experience and the views. Please, sir.
So, thank you, pranam to everyone. Jai Sri Krishna. And really, I am very thankful to Sri Ashutosh Agarwal, sir, Deputy Director and Head, RRSL, Ahmedabad Government of Department of Consumer Affairs. And especially, I am very thankful to those Honorable B.N. Dixit, sir, who has blessed us with his blessing remarks. And welcome to all audience, basically participants. They are the key person of this webinar. And today I am going to talk a very, very interesting topic. This is happening at every household. Everybody is crossing from this experience, what I am going to share with all of you. And this is not anything exceptional. This is very much near to everyone's hearts, basically. And uh, we are talking about the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, just like Jago Grahak Jago. It's a, again the same slogan you can use for the waste management. कि आओ आओ पब्लिक आओ अपने आप को you can give your attention, you have to participate yourself for making our country clean. That is the uh, like very much word you can say from our respected Prime Minister. So many initiatives have been taken by the our respected Prime Minister, like the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan 2.0, and all the things, climate change resilience, and all the things. Nowadays, environment is a very important aspect for all the countries of the universe, all the countries of the world. So, India is having a very strict guidelines, very strict rules and regulation as per the Waste Management Act and all the things. But unfortunately, we are lacking in some way. So not making our country very clean that we deserve, basically. So where we are lacking, we must ponder, we must having the deep thinking about all the points where we are lacking, why we are not the cleanest city, cleanest country of the world. Why we are not comparing with the US, UK, Singapore. And so today's topic is very much relevant to everyone, and request everyone to, after this session, it's a session to open the eyes of everyone. We just convey these things. Everyone is a brand ambassador, like the students from the engineering college, and they have very much associated with the so many environmental activities, environment restoration programs, conservation programs, social development programs. So I request everyone, after this session, I really hope to see all of them to indulge themselves in the waste management practices of at their houses, at their neighbors, at their communities. So I just would like to introduce myself in a very brief. Myself, Mr. Sumant Sekhar, and I am from the environment background. I did my masters in environment management from Forest Research Institute, Dehradun in 2001, 2003, and I had a dream to work for the from something different for the environment conservation, not a monotonous work I really wanted to do just like a job and all the things. So in 2003, after my completion my masters from the FRI, I joined an NGO, that is a Sulabh International Social Service Organization, and there I met my inspiration, Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak. His visionary uh, views I really liked for the society, for the community, in the field of sanitation, in the field of hygiene. And after 2.5 years, I worked with him. After that, I joined Sri Ram Institute for Industrial Research as an environmental scientist. And I worked there around 15 years till 2020. During those days, I registered my NGO Lakshya Society for Social and Environmental Development in 2006 with a view to do something different in the field of environment conservation to make our environment sustainable. But due to some obligation, I was doing my job with my organization. But in 2020, I thought ki I must live with my passion, live with my dream. So I left my job, established job. Basically, I was working as a senior environmental scientist with Sri Ram Institute. It's a very reputed organization in Delhi, in India, basically in the field of R&D and testing of all the parameters of the all the components. But I left my job. I just left the path of the comfort zone, and I just started my life with my passion, my dream, what I wanted to do from the very first day of my life. That is I want to do something different for the country, for the nation, for the environment, for the social development. So now I'm 24 into 7 with my passion, that is the Lux Society, and we are working in different part of the country. We are working in nine state of the country, like Delhi is our head office. We are working in West Bengal. We are working in UP. We are working in South India. We are working in Bihar with so many corporate sectors, you can say, some government and international agencies like GIZ India. We are working with GIZ India in Varanasi, in Lucknow, in Patna also. So this is all the brief about me. So so I am very thankful to the management committee of this webinar for inviting me for this wonderful talk. And today I am going to talk. I am going to share my knowledge basically with all of you. And if you have any query, any question you have, you can share with chat box. I will try to solve right now, or otherwise I will email all the queries. So let me allow to the share of my presentation. Sorry. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir, it is visible. Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, sir. So today's topic, everybody must know about the municipal waste management and role of circular economy in overall management. This is my organization detail basically. This is just a minute. Yeah, this is all about, everybody is knowing about this the fact the world generates about 2.01 billion tons of municipal solid waste annually. It's a very concerned issue also, with at least 30%, 33% of that extremely conservatively, not managed in environmentally safe manner. That is a very question of concern basically. Worldwide waste generated per person per day average 0.74 kilogram, but ranges widely from 0.11 to 4.5054 kilograms. It depends upon the age group of the persons also. And cities are responsible for 50% of the global waste generated, and after causing between 60 and 80% of greenhouse gas emissions globally. And you can relate the solid waste municipal waste management with the climate change issues also. So it is the very uh, basic things. You have to manage your waste at your home, and you will save our country globally, basically, in terms of the climate change also. I'm just talking about about the Indian context, like waste generation in India. Solid waste is the unwanted or useless solid materials generated from human activities in residential, industrial, or commercial areas. It may be categorized in three ways according to its origin. It depends. It's a if it's uh, originated from the domestic household. It is called as domestic waste. It is originated from the industry. This is called as industrial waste. Like this, the construction waste, institutional waste, commercial waste. It depends all the categories of origin of the waste. And the content, basically, in wet waste, you will have a maximum organic material, and in form of the dry waste we will have a glass, metal, plastic, paper. These all type of things we are you are getting in the dry matters. And some hazardous waste we are getting in the toxic, non-toxic, flammable, radioactive, infectious. During the corona we have suffered from this wastage very much. So we are very much you must be very careful about the toxic waste and hazardous waste also. So, and I'm just talking about the simple statistics of the waste. The reported estimated waste generation in the country is, you can say, the huge amount, 1,41,064 tons per day. It's a very huge amount, and nothing is a waste. All the waste is a resource which we use in a very responsible manner. So, this this huge amount of waste, if you dispose of properly, if you reuse it properly, that then again you can't say these things to the waste as a waste. So we have to like Jago Grahak Jago is the right slogan, you can say. Here we have to start our public our we have to start together with joint hands. We have to dispose of properly. We never send it to the landfill sites. We try to reduce, reuse, and recycle statistics to the all the wastage. So it will again come to the society. Again, it will again come to the person, environment, and the circular economy follows. I will tell about the circular economy in the later slides. What is exactly circular economy? And so think about this huge amount of waste, out of which 1,27,531 tons per day, 90% is collected, and 34,752 tons per day processed only. So 10% of waste is not collected properly. It is littered in our environment. Due to this litter waste, we are having so many issues like air pollution, water pollution, obviously the landfill accumulations. So this 10%, only 10% is the culprit for this type of things. So just think about this, how we can erase this 10% uncollected waste also. We have to be the responsible citizen of India. Like everyone has to keep clean their own house, but never concerned about the community, never concerned about the neighboring place. So we must come forward to keep our neighboring place like community clean, and everybody is a brand ambassador for making our country, basically. So only about 75 to 80% of the municipal waste get collected, and only 22-28% of the waste is processed and treated. So you just this is a data from the government agencies, and we can say like there is a strict rule in the Waste Management Act. So segregate at source and collect like dry waste and wet waste separately. Wet waste will be changes into compost after the recycling basically, and the dry waste like paper, plastic must go to the recycler for the changes in the multiple um, uh, product, like new product, as the recycling, after the recycling. So we are the brand ambassador, and we, all the individuals have responsibility to come out from this problem in our country, because from the every stage, every place, our respected prime minister always appeal everyone. So please, don't dispose of here and there, don't litter the waste, always dispose of properly and help in circular economy, help in recycling, increase the recycling, because we have a multiple recyclers, but they don't have the basically raw material with them, so uh, they can basically, you can say uh, recycle the wastage. They don't have the raw material basically. This is the I want to just give a view, common ways of waste disposal. What we are doing, we dispose of irresponsibility at the landfill sites. The most of the landfill site is covered with plastic, non-biodegradable plastic, but the most recyclable product. So it must not reach to the landfill sites. It's our responsibility. We must collect at source segregation, the only key solution of the waste management. And the another one is the burning of waste. It causes a very you can already everybody is might have seen in their surroundings. Burning of the waste causes the foul smell, air pollution, burning of the plastic, burning of the metal, uh, causes the fumes of the heavy metals, that is very much harmful to everyone health. So never burn any type of waste. If anyone is doing this type of act, try to convince them, try to stop them. Please don't do such type of things. It will cause a very harmful effect to everyone. Then they will understand the fact, and they will not do such type of practice in future. And again, you can see this is below the water bodies, and the plastic is just one fish is captured inside the plastic, and after some time this fish will finish their life due to the most problematic stage the fish is facing right now. So in a very survey, it is already said to the community by the 2050, the 50% of the ocean is filled with the plastics. And plastic seems to be the culprit, but plastic is not the culprit. Culprit is we are the culprit. We use any material and litter the things here and there. So we are the main culprit, and we are the culprit also, and we are the victim also. That is the problem. So both cases, we are the both the things, culprit as well as victim. So we litter the things, and it will reach to the soil. It will uh, um, reach to the water bodies. It will reach to the your environment, and it will cause so many problems. But after all, we are again facing the problems, right? So many disease nowadays. Corona is very much devastated our life, and everyone is very much concerned about the hand washing, and very much concerned about the health and hygiene, sanitation. So obviously, this is again the our this again the basically few, you can say ये हमें फ्यूचर के लिए बताने के लिए जागरूक कर रहा था कि एवरीबडी इज मस्ट बी हाइजीनिक, हेल्थ कॉन्शियस एंड ऑल द थिंग्स. Is it visible or not? This is the waste decomposition timing. I'm talking about the banana peel. 14 days. It is decomposed in a 14 days. Paper bag, it is decomposed in 30 days. Cardboard, generally decompose in 60 days, plywood 730, but leather shoes 10,950 days. Again, plastic bottle. There is a very much concern nowadays. Everybody is talking about the plastics and plastics and plastic. Don't use single-use plastic. Don't use small bottles and all the things, because it's not biodegradable. If it will goes to the uh, landfill sites or any water bodies, it chokes the water bodies, water drains and all the things, and create a very big problem. But once we must think once, why it is reaching to the water bodies. This is our due to our behavior, uh, uh, irresponsible behavior. You use the bottle, use the plastics, and just litter the plastics here and there. That's why it is reaching to the any water bodies or our nearest environment. And the plastic bag, that is the most problematic nowadays. Everybody is telling us, please use the cloth bag instead of the plastic bag while going to the market. So it decomposition timing is around 3,65,000 days. If it will thrown to the earth, after the 3,65,000 days, it will be decomposed. It's a only perspective study. It's not a solid proof we have. So after 3,065 days, it will be decomposed. It is a assumed data basically. So we have categorized two type of waste: household waste, municipal solid waste, basically. That is the one of the wet waste, like the peels of the vegetables, your food, remaining food, unleft left foods, and next is the dry waste. That is the plastic, paper, and among the dry waste, plastic is the most vulnerable and most important things we have to manage. First we have to follow as per our respected BN sir told ki you will try to reduce the waste, to reduce the things, plastics. First of all, it's from its source. And if you will take the plastic in a daily life, we must reuse the plastic after using it. Don't throw here and there. And after reuse the plastic, we can recycle it, give it to the proper recyclers. We have number of recyclers in our country. They want to have some raw materials, but unfortunately, due to our behavior, mixing the waste, wet waste and dry waste, the dry waste is not reaching to recyclers. Sorry. So we must segregate at the source, because plastic waste is recyclable. It is not biodegradable, but it's a recyclable. So if it will reach to the recycling agency, it will be recycled into multi-added, value-added products. Might be you have just read in the newspaper 1 month back. Our respected Prime Minister has wear a plastic bottle made Modi jacket. It was made from the plastic bottles only. So, and how it is made, when it is segregated at source, it must not be disposed of irresponsibly. It must not be littered. It must reach to the recyclers. Then it recycles to the value added products like the Modi jacket, t-shirts, carry bags. I will show so many products, recycled product, in the later part of this slides. So you can, I'm talking about the plastic waste, very much vulnerable and very much. We have a number of challenges to solve the issues of plastic, because everywhere we have in a daily life, we are surrounded by the plastics. When plastics was invented, it was a told as it's a marvelous intervention of the population, country. Plastic is very much helpful for everyone for the carrying of the things. But due to our behavior, we are just littering the things. Now it is having the big problem in our universe basically. You just think only 4 or 5 countries has been banned on single-use plastic. Why not 199 or number of countries of the universe? This is only happened in our country, India, and some other countries of the world, 4 or 5 countries of the universe, they have banned single-use plastic because we have a tendency to litter the plastics, litter the any type of things after using the things. So we have to improve our practice, our behavior. So please don't dispose of irresponsibly. This is my request, appeal to everyone from this stage. Also, you also communicate to your friends, your circles. So they all, everyone is brand ambassador to make our country clean. No, only government is not responsible for doing all the things. Like the consumer, the manufacturer, so many EPR policies has been made for the manufacturer also. They have to collect and they have to recycle of 80% of their manufacturing capacity of their material, like plastic material, and they are doing it. But unfortunately, we are not seeing everything else in ground, and we are seeing the watching the littered and heaps and heaps of the wastage in around our area also. And this create a very big problem, health problem, air pollution problem, water bodies problem. So waste is a very much like throwing waste is a very much creating a very big issue in our day to day life. So please communicate to everyone, please don't dispose of. So I'm just giving you some example about the 1 million, 10 lakh plastic bottles are purchased every minute in our country for drinking, like a drinking water and other some packaging materials, in the packaging materials also. 5 trillions, 5 lakh crore single-use plastic bags are used worldwide every year. You just think about the quantity of this single-use plastic that everyone is very much concerned, and you use the plastics one time and littered here and there. We are not concerned about the storing those plastics also. So we have to come forward, and we are only responsible. I from all the platform, I always seem used to say we are responsible for making our country uh, unhealthy, dirty. If we will if we will come together and we'll joint hand together, it's a not a long time. We'll do the things in our capacity. Our country will be clean. You just see in some situation like in Delhi metro and other metro train, there is a hefty fine if you throw any type of waste, plastic, anything inside the campus. So people don't use to throw any type of waste. But this not should must not be happen. If you'll impose a fine, then we'll do the things accordingly. It must not be in our mind. This is our responsibility to make our country clean, to make our house clean. Sorry. So again, we have one more category: carry bags, plastic straw, cup, bowls, plates, trays, containers, water bottles, bottles for food and non-food application, diverse plastic cutlery, multi-layer packaging, as well as plastic films. These are known as the single-use plastic, and these are the banned in our country. But unfortunately, we are not getting the positive result from across the country. In some part, it has been banned, but in most of the part, it is used by the person also, shop vendors also. It is manufacturing by the manufacturing agency also. So we must some alternative. We have to change our behavior basically. So half of all plastic produced is designed to be used only once and then thrown away. This is the only again one concern issue for all of us. This is known as a single-use plastic, like a straw. The we used to like drink any cold soft drinks or nariyal pani and anything else. You will just use one time and just disposed of uh, here and there. We never think about the key must be disposed of properly, and it can be recycled, but due to our behavior, it is not very much responsible for us. We'll keep it with ourselves, and it will dispose of. When I will see any blue dustbin, we'll dispose of the things. But this is we basically dispose of after using the this straw, and we dispose of the things accordingly. And this is the simple graph, plastic waste generation India. This is a state-wise plastic waste generation. You can say, see the Goa, very less populated state, but we can see the plastic waste generation per capita for 2019-20 is it's a data. So you can see that in Goa we have the maximized plastic waste generation per capita like 12,000 gram per year. In Delhi, after Goa, we have Delhi, in Kerala, Mizoram, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, and uh, so it's a graph. We can say the trend plastic state-wise plastic waste generation. So it that doesn't depend on the population of the state. It depends on the uses inside the state. Like Goa, Delhi, Goa is a very much a tourist place. The tourists used to come with so many cold drink, multi-layer plastic, single-use plastic, and they used to throw in the sea also and make our ocean filled of the plastics, and this affect our aquatic animals inside the sea also. So we must be concerned about all the things. This is again so- shown through the graph, plastic waste generation. Again, it is same thing. It was in earlier slide. As per the CPCB report, plastic waste generation during this the year 2019-20 was approximately uh, 34 lakh 69,780 ton per annum. So this is a very huge quantity of waste we are generating, and uh, we dispose of irresponsibly. But so, one thing I want to share with you, one day myself and my friends' family is crossing to the Gurugram. It's just near to the Delhi, and there is a area, very good cyber city. So their kids was yelling, "Oh my God! It's looking like Singapore. It's looking like Dubai." So I was very surprised. Why we are comparing our country to the other country? It's a India only. It's a Gurugram. It's not a Singapore. It's why we are very much amazed with the foreign countries' sanitation and hygiene. Why we can't do in our country? So we'll be happy when the foreigner will come to the India, and they will compare with their country. Oh my God, it's look like India is a very clean country. So it's our dream. It's must be the everyone dreams. Nobody can criticize our country. So it's a very unhealthy country. It's a very dirty country in a dirty place. So it's our responsibility to make our country clean. Don't dispose of irresponsibly, dispose of properly, keep your waste segregated in your house, give it to the daily waste collector in a different way, wet waste and dry waste. Wet waste will be converted into compost with the help of municipal corporation, and the dry waste will go to the MRF, material recovery facilities, or recyclers. So make it a multiple beautiful product made from the dry waste. The only thing that can make our country very clean. So some very key fact we have. Uh, India has sought to curb plastic pollution since 1999, when the sale of thin polythene bags was first prohibited. Yet the attempt has so far met with little success. In 1999, it was banned, so the thin polythene bags. It was banned in India market, but you can say still today we are getting thin plastic from the vendors, from the shopkeepers for our daily uses products like vegetables, milk, and anything we are getting from the vendors. 2021 Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rule, a ban on the manufacture, import, stocking, distribution, sale, and use of specific single-use plastic from January 1, 2022. And we are the part of the UP government race initiative also to make the aware, sensitize the community about the single-use plastic ban and use the alternative or the cloth bags and other products you must use. Don't use the single-use plastic. But this includes plastic sticks for balloons, plastic flags, candy sticks, ice cream sticks, and thermocol for decoration. And now these things has been banned in this uh, uh, 26th January or 15th August. We have seen, so no any plastic flags has been seen around the market. But again, we have to be very careful during the use of single-use plastic. So always try to avoid, reduce the use of single-use plastic first of all, because it has been banned. And the serious fine is also applicable if you are using the single-use plastic. So from today, if you are not using, it's very good. If you are using, try to uh, ask the vendors, please don't give the carry bags. We are having we have already our cloth bags. Please give it to us. We now our product in our cloth bags. And you also don't use these plastics. If you will use the plastics, obviously a heavy fine will be imposed to you. Otherwise, you just managed. You must be sure that this plastic must not be littered in around. You have the responsibility to collect the plastics, and it must be given to the authorized recycler or authorized waste collector deputed from the municipal corporation and other related agencies. Plastic packaging waste is intended to be collected and managed by individual manufacturer as part of their EPR responsibility, extended producer responsibility. Everybody must be knowing about this. Every manufacturer has to be collect their manufacturing plastics packaging materials and give it must reach to the recyclers 80% of their manufacturing capacity. And this is happening in the country, but if it is happening by the all the manufacturer, then why we are watching the heaps of the plastic waste in around our area? This is again question of, it's again point of the our pondering, our deep thinking why it is happening. And why do we bother? Indiscriminate dumping of plastic waste on land makes the land unfertile. India is the country of villages, and in villages the agriculture is the prime basically earning uh, area of the every citizens of the rural areas. And if we use any fertilizer mixed with the plastic, obviously when it will be thrown to the land for making the land fertile, but because plastic is mixed in their fertilizer, it will stick to the land, and after some time it will become infertile. So again, this problem is not happening in urban areas of the India. It is also the same situation now spreading inside the rural areas also. Our organization is working in some rural areas and trying to make zero waste rural areas to like collect the waste, dry waste from wet waste from the door to door, and we keep in the plastic bank, like the dry waste keep in the plastic bank, dry waste bank, and wet waste is converted into compost. So many now composting technique has been evolved in the country. Some the obsolete method is also working in our country. So this is very much required nowadays. Again, I am emphasizing the same point. Don't litter the plastics here and there. Don't litter the dry waste here and there. It must be disposed of properly. And burning of plastics, you can see the how much we will get the our health effects if we will burn our plastic. Toxic emissions such as carbon monoxide, chlorine, hydrochloric acid, dioxins, furans, amines, nitrite, stearins, benzene, 1,3-butadiene, CCl4, and acetaldehyde. These are the most hazardous basically fumes. If we'll inhale these fumes, it will go to our lungs and our lungs will be affected. So burning of the waste is a most culpable work. If you will see any burning of the any waste, plastic waste, you please convince them. You please stop them. Please don't do such type. So it will not benefited you. It will help create the big problem of your health because it will not give you the immediate effect. After inhaling for such a long time, you will have a very big problem, big effect. Littered plastic choke the drain and may cause flood during the monsoon. You can say you can see the your city's drainage system during the monsoon. Everything is very pre-planned by the municipal corporation, but during the monsoon the water is over flooded. It comes to the market, it comes to the road, because it is only happened because the drain is choked from the littered dry waste plastics, because it will not go degraded. It is just choke the drain, and it will stop the path of the water, and it will come to the your city. So again, this is again the problem. It is a man-made flood. It is not the natural flood, and we are responsible again for this type of flood. So again, we must be careful about the littering. We must be responsible for the disposal of waste. Again, the same point I want to appeal from this platform. Land where aquatic animals are affected. Obviously, if you can see in your childhood days so many small ponds are in your surroundings. But nowadays it has been encroached, it has been filled of the plastic, it is filled of the unwanted weeds inside. The water gets very filthy, unhealthy, and it causes the aquatic animals got affected from this type of issues. They used to eat plastics, and their lungs will be choked due to the plastic inlet of their body. So this again, we are the responsible for disposing irresponsibly, littering the plastics. Garbage mixed with plastic interferes in waste processing facilities and also cause problems in landfill operation. As per the acts, we don't uh, uh, like mix the dry waste and wet waste, and plastic must not be reached on the landfill sites. If it will reach to the landfill sites, it will again lower stick on the ground, and it will again remain for the another long times, like 50,000 years and 1 lakh years for the, because you already seen the decomposition time of these plastics. So if it will reach to the landfill sites, other process, landfill sites like making the compost from the wet waste is again hampered due to the presence of these plastics. So we must be assured our used plastic must not be reached to the landfill sites. So you can see the different use of plastic use in different segments. How much you can neglect the uses of plastics. So you can see the packaging. Mostly packaging has been done by the plastics. Nowadays, paper has taken place after the ban of the single-use plastic. Now the some Amazon and other big corporates using the papers for the packaging, but some part are there, like the binding material is the plastic for all the packaging materials. So we cannot avoid such type plastic in day-to-day life. In transport, like our airplanes, our cars, our so many automobiles, uh, devices has been made from the plastics. Building and construction, you can use so many products made from the plastic in our household also. Electronics, agriculture, like if you are using a tractor and other thing for plogging, it is made from the plastic. Sports and leisure, medical and health, like pacemaker is made from the plastic that you are using for our heart issues and all the things. So we cannot avoid such type of material in our day-to-day life. But we are responsible, so if we will be responsible, obviously we will make our country what our forefathers, what our Mahatma Gandhi ji, our Prime Minister want to see our country with so many efforts they are doing for last 10 years. I have so these are the options. Obsolete current practices, this must not be right, like current option. These are the obsolete current practice. जब हुआ करता था पहले waste को dump कर दिया जाता था, तो waste has been dumped at a common place, common area of your neighboring place, and people used to collect their waste in a regular basis and dump the waste uh, within that area. Again, the landfill sites, landfill now the government is very concerned about the landfill site because urbanization is happening in around the corner of the country, and landfill sites. If you reside during the landfill sites, you cannot leave because the foul smell of the waste and all the other issues of the waste. So again, landfill site. So country is making the policy, zero waste policy has been made. You have to manage your waste inside the campus, like the wet waste is must be converted into biocompost, and the dry waste you must be collected in a responsible manner, and it must reach to the recyclers to recycle into different valuable products, and reduce. We'll try to get very few things whatever you have required. So don't purchase unwanted things that is not in your use also. So first of the case is reduce, then is a reuse. If you purchase the things after your use, try to reuse in other manners also. And if you'll completely reuse the any product, then you must reach to the recycler. So encourage the recycling and part of the circular economy. So, and again, we have one option, burning and incineration. So, if we'll do such type of practice, what we'll have the issues? We'll have the air pollution, we'll have the health issues, will the water contamination, we'll have the animal harm and the soil degradation. Ultimately, the you can say that our climate is changing nowadays. We must think about the things ki why it is going bina mausam barsat, when there is no chance of rain. We are experiencing some rain in our country. तो like the summers, winters, like winters का time देखिए कितना कम हो गया. We had experiences for 3 months, 4 months in our early childhood, from the September to February. But now only December is the winter, or January. Sometime, sometime, some days are the some weeks are the winter weeks. So we must think about all the things. We are just cutting our trees, and we are just trying to make the urbanization in and around our city. So this is very much thinkable. We forest areas has been erased due to some construction facilities like road construction, other construction. So many things are because urbanization, our population has increased multifold for last 20 to 30 years, and we have responsibility. The government has responsibility to give them all the facilities like bhojan, kapra, or makan. These are the three materials must be given to everyone as per the policy of the any government, any country's government. So due to the increasing our population, we are degrading our environment. But we have number of practices from our hand. We can start our side. We individual can start the conservation of our environment. We can plant a tree when you are celebrating your birthday. This is practices has been started in our center of Lakshya. And every employee, every beneficiaries of on their birthday, they used to plant a tree. and they conserve the pamper the tree also, preserve the tree, and we used to give them some encouragement awards when trees are growing day by day. So this must be uh, for the encouraging of our plantation, because trees are the solution of our the climate change issues. It's a very well proverb. One of the senior uh, dean of the Delhi University told me कि हम क्या लेके आए थे और क्या लेके जाएंगे. So it was all most of the time it is said by the so many people, but he told me कि सुमंत, हम लेके तो कुछ नहीं आए थे, लेकिन हम 2 ट्री लेके जाएंगे. जो हमारा डेड बॉडी को जब बर्न किया जाता है तो उस समय लकड़ी का यूज होता है, ट्री का यूज होता है, जो वो कट करके. तो हम लेके तो कुछ भी नहीं आए थे, तो हम लेके जा रहे हैं वो 2 ट्री. तो वी हैव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू एटलीस्ट प्लांट 2 ट्रीज फॉर आवर सेल्फ. बोला जाता है कम से कम 2 पौधे, आप 2 पेड़ को जरूर लगाइए जो हमारे जाने के वक्त यूज हो सके. मतलब इट्स ए वेरी डीपली मैंने बहुत सोचा जब सर ने ये बात बोला मुझे, तो आई वाज वेरी सैटर्ड एंड वेरी वेरी इन ए थिंकिंग मोड कि इट इज रियल फैक्ट कि अगर हम अपने हिस्से का 2 पेड़ भी लगाएं जो हमारे लिए यूज होगा, कहीं ना कहीं जरूरी नहीं कि वही पेड़ हमारे लिए यूज होगा, बट some other trees will be used in my cremation. It is a fact. It is a ऐसा नहीं है कि ये fact नहीं है. Everybody will go to heaven once day. So ये चीजें हमें आज लाइफ में उतार लेनी चाहिए. We must plant a tree whenever we'll get a chance. So, and we must only, not on the plantation is very much required. We must preserve the tree, like sapling must be converted to a tree, and it will help to the environment also. And the climate change जो अभी हो रहा है उसका एक ही solution है, that is the plantation. एंड आवर डे टू डे रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस जो है अपने लाइफ का, वो चेंज करना. मेंटल जो अपना बिहेवियर है, डिस्पोज का बिहेवियर, हम वी जस्ट कीप आवर क्लीन बॉडी. हम अपने आप को क्लीन करते हैं, अपने घर को क्लीन करते हैं, बट वी आर नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट द नेबरिंग प्लेस. तो वी मस्ट कंसर्न अबाउट द नेबरिंग प्लेस ऑल्सो. सो जस्ट अ मिनट. Yeah, so I'm coming to the very important topic of today's session. So and the emerges, what are the emerging practices? What Dikshit sir told in a very inaugural session. So reduce, reuse, and recycle. This is a 3R concept. Nowadays, 6R concept has been come up, like rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose. Now we have 6R, but 3R very much important. आपको जितनी जरूरत है आप अपने शॉपिंग करने जाएं. एवरीबडी लाइक ड्यूरिंग द एनी मैरिज सेरेमनी ऑफ एनी रिलेटिव, आई विल वेयर दिस ड्रेस इन डे टाइम, एंड अगेन आई विल वेयर दिस ड्रेस इन आफ्टरनून, एंड अगेन आई विल वेयर दिस ड्रेस इन इवनिंग टाइम. So this is not very much required after the marriage. That those dresses are just useless. So I'm just giving an example. I'm not discouraging you to purchase a dress during any marriage ceremony, but this practice can be reduced. You just buy a good quality of dress, and because again it will go to the textile, create a textile waste in near future. So you just try to purchase the things whatever you have required in a daily life. Don't go for, if you are going for shopping, don't go for unwanted things कि ये भी खरीद लेते हैं, वो भी खरीद लेते हैं, ये भी यूज हो जाएगा, वो भी यूज हो जाएगा. And most of the time in every household, most of the items has been kept in corner of their house without opening of the bags, without opening of the that product. बहुत सी चीज ऐसी हो जाती है जो आप बहुत दिन तक आप उसको कॉर्नर में रखे रह जाते हैं कि अरे ये तो मैंने यूज ही नहीं किया. तो दिस प्रैक्टिस मस्ट टू बी चेंज नाउ ए डेज. You have inducted the reduce point in your life कि reduce करना है हमें, and reduce करने के बाद if it is very much important for your life, obviously you purchase the things. But after use, like bottle, if you use your water bottle, you can make this vertical garden from the bottles. Like I will show some slides so how it is made from the vertical garden, and it will make your house very beautiful. It is aesthetic look you can give. This is all about the circular economy. What is circular economy basically? It's a very simple thing. Circular economy, the word linear economy, how it is different from the linear economy and circular economy. Linear economy में आपने यूज किया, आपने परचेज किया, आपने यूज किया, आपने उसको डिस्पोज किया और वो चला गया अल्टीमेटली वेस्ट बन के लैंडफिल साइट्स पे. इट्स ए लीनियर इकोनॉमी. एंड व्हाट इज circular economy? Maintaining the value of products, materials and resources in the economy for as long as possible while minimizing waste generation. हमने कोई प्रोडक्ट लिया, जस्ट एग्जांपल वी परचेज ए प्लास्टिक बोतल, वाटर बोतल, हमने उससे पानी पी लिया. पानी पीने के बाद हम उसे लीटर ना करके, हम उसे डिस्पोज ऑफ ना करके, वी कैन make them vertical garden or we can plant a tree inside the bottle also. उसको हम एज ए पॉट यूज कर लिए, राइट. तो दैट इज अगेन, एंड यूज करने के बाद उसको हम जब बहुत दिन तक यूज हो गया, वो खराब स्थिति में आ गया, तो उसको क्लीन करके विल गिव टू द रिसाइकलर्स, एंड रिसाइकलर विल मेड सम प्रोडक्ट्स फ्रॉम द प्लास्टिक बोटल्स दैट आई विल सी शो यू इन द लेटर स्टेज. To boost our economy and competitiveness with new business opportunities and innovative products and services for economic, social and environmental gains. जब ये landfill sites नहीं जाएगा तो obviously your environment will be conserved. So these are the 3 points: resource management with environment protection. Obviously, it will come to the circular economy. That means again some employment generation will be added, because some industry will be made. Recycling is the unit. Recycling unit is somehow it's a type of the recycling. It is type of the industry basically. A small scale industry, you can say. It comes on to large scale industries also. And obviously, when jobs and growth and investment, the improvement of socio-economical status will be there. So this is the circular economy. You can understand all the concept of circular economy. So material supply, design, distribution and use and end of first life, right? So it again it come to the this red marks dedicated to the linear supply chain, and the green, light green marks lines denote to the circular economy practice: regenerate, recycle, remanufacture, repair, reuse, optimize, reduce, replace, waste to energy. It's all comes into the circular economy practices. These are the comparison. You can I will share my slides to sir also, and this is the simple
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir.
linear and circular economy.
Sorry
Yes,
to
sir.
interrupt you, sir. So in the last slide, you have made the symbols. My request is if you kindly explain the symbols wherever they are used for recycle, for using energy. Yes, sir. These symbols. Kindly explain these signals, these symbols to our
Okay.
participants, please.
Okay, sure. Sorry, sir. There is a waste to energy. It's a, because if you have a dry like wet waste, you have so many plants to waste to energy, like calorific value. We have a very good calorific value of the wet waste. It can be converted into the energy like biogas, biomethanation plant you can have in your surroundings. So waste to energy, we have number of plants in Delhi. We have 3 plants to waste to energy, and other areas also might have in Gujarat also number of waste to energy plant had been installed and is working properly. But the main things again we have with the issues of raw materials. Like waste to energy means we must have a restricted very fine materials, very fine raw materials, like the segregated waste. If we will receive the segregated waste, we can change the waste to energy. Dry waste also having a very good calorific value. किसी को जला के वैल्यू लेके आना, अगर आपके पास ड्राई वेस्ट प्रॉपर तरीके से सेग्रीगेटेड है तो इट कैन बी यूजफुल टू द फॉर द एनर्जी प्रोडक्शन ऑल्सो. And in maximum villages areas, we can install some small biogas plants from the your household wet waste also. You just collect all the wet waste at a common place, and you can convert to the biogas from the, and you can run your street light, your cooking gas from the use of the biogas. So it is very useful if you use judiciously. If your waste used judiciously, it will be converted into so many energy products like biogas, electricity. You can produce the electricity from waste. So many plants have been running in Sulabh International also. One electricity has been produced from the human waste, like human excreta you can say, like all cooking gas has been produced from the waste in the Sulabh International Campus in Delhi only. When you visit the Delhi, you can see the how the human excreta into convert into energy. So again it is the same thing, regenerate, recycle. Again it recycle. I will show some products which is made from the dry waste. Because our volunteers used to wear only the recycled product during the awareness session, during the office hours. All the times they used to wear the uh, uh, waste, like product made from the PET bottles, and so many products from the multi-layer plastic, like the UUZ, kurkure, panni, haldirams, kuch snacks. If you use, you don't dispose of improperly. You must dispose of properly in blue bins of the blue bins of air, where the government uh, sorry, government establish all the blue bins inside the city. You just dispose of there and it will go for the recycling. It's a every municipal corporation is having individual MRF facilities also, and some is lacking in this facility, but they are very much eager to establish some recycling facilities inside the city also. So again, repair, reuse, optimize. Like repair, reuse means if you are using any electronic items, always you try. आपका मोबाइल है थोड़ा खराब होने, you try to repair the things before dispose of. So this mentality must be with all type of waste. कुछ भी हो उसे आप throw करने से पहले you try to repair those things and use for the more time before the responsible disposal, right? So these all the things showing about the how it come again to the environment. It must not be disposed of. How it come again to the environment. This is known as a circular economy practices. So this is again the linear economy practice. You can say natural resource, take, make, dispose, and is become the waste. So this is again a linear economy, what we have adopted long time back, but now we are adopted in circular economy practices, right? You can say the refuse acquisition of raw material. Try to refuse. If you don't want, don't take the things. If you need, this is very much important. Then you please purchase or take the things accordingly, and then design the things as per your design, as per your requirement, and whatever you need to use for your daily life. Otherwise, try to reduce the resources, and again after your use, try to reuse, and final destination with minimum waste, it go for the recycling, and again it will be recycled. It will come to the your environment with less carbon footprint, with less energy. It will be manufactured with less energy it compared to the new product has been made from the raw material. So it will helpful for our carbon footprint also. It's not only solving the our waste issues. It again helping in our making the climate green. So this is very important aspects. Everybody knows about this fact, but unfortunately, we are not getting the things done at their source. So it is just a written. If waste is not separated properly, it will get mixed up in the landfill sites, and there will be no use of those waste. Either wet waste will be not converted into compost. Oh, sorry, and dry waste it not reach to the their destination like recyclers, so it will not be recycled to the different products. So mixing the waste is the most uh, biggest culprit, basically you can say, in our waste management solutions. Waste segregation means keeping wet and dry waste separately so that dry can be recycled and waste can be composted. According to Solid Waste Management Rule 2060, generators like you and me, we are the generator of waste, are the ones responsible for segregating waste into three distinct categories: wet, dry, and hazardous. We must keep three dustbin in our house: green, blue, and red or black, you can say. Somehow some places it is hazardous waste has been kept in the black, and some places it has been kept in the dry red dustbins. We are also supposed to personally hand over to three separated categories to the authorized collector, like the authorized Nagar Nigam staff, Nagar Panchayat staff who used to collect waste from their house. We have to give them separately. ऐसा नहीं कि घर में हमने अलग कर दिया and we are giving them with the mixed waste. We have to give them separately and ask them कि please don't mix this waste. You have because you are the responsible person and हमने बहुत मेहनत करके ये काम किया है, so don't foil हम our मेहनत जो भी हमने किया है इसको प्लीज बर्बाद ना करें. Give it to the concerned place, concerned department. Like wet waste must give it to the composters, dry waste must go given to the recyclers, and hazardous waste must given to the authority who dispose of as per the hazardous waste rule management rule. Mixed waste loses its recycling potential, leading to the lower chance of material recovery. What I have already told, if we will mix the waste, it will loses its recycling potential. So again, it will be not economically viable to again the separate the waste from the mixed waste. So it will be very problematic. It will not go out for the recycling. So these are the simple. Everybody knows about the things. Wet waste dispose in a green beans, and dry waste in blue beans as per the their category. So you might be knowing about the vegetable peels, cooked food leftover. These are the wet waste: eggshells, tea bags, fallen leaves, garlands, rotten fruits, vegetables, weeds are the wet waste. And the dry waste: plastic bottles, chips, plastic cups, milk, pizza boxes, Tetra packs. These are the dry waste, and we must dispose of in a blue bins for the proper destination. And I'm just talking about the few facts about the plastic bottles because we are very much working on in these areas. So we are. I'm just giving some few facts about the like plastic bottles have the highest recycling rate among all beverage packaging in India at 90 to 95%. PET bottles has been recycled, but only 10% has been returned. That you can see in around your areas. India is the highest recycler of PET bottles in world, and developed countries are trying to replicate India's recycling model. And these bottles are recycled to make polyester fibers because PET is a chemically polyester. These fibers to use to make various products like t-shirts, shirts, pants, carpet, textiles, curtains, fabrics, sports shoes, and some big brands like HM brand. You might be knowing of the HM brand, and some cricket players. So cricket players used to wear t-shirts made from the plastics. In fact, the Indian cricket team jersey is made of the polyester, and these t-shirts made from the plastic bottles, recycled bottles only. The plastic bottles are collected at source by the rack pickers. 40-50 lakh accounted for rack pickers live in India, and 5 lakhs in Delhi alone. and many more lakhs unaccounted rack pickers. We have not a complete data about the rack pickers numbers in our country. They are playing a very important vital roles in the collecting the dry waste from the mixed waste, and they are the real heroes of the waste management basically. But there are so many unaccounted rack pickers we don't have details about their livelihood, their accountability, their presence. So we must take care. We are concerned. We are connected with around 500 rack pickers in Delhi, in Patna, in UP also, and we are working for them for their increasing their livelihood, and so many practices we are doing our organization. I want to share with some Lux initiative to our circular economy, what we are doing for getting the circular economy, and what we are just trying to make the sensitize the community, because the three components are there to get the circular economy. Because first is the awareness. It is a well said proverb: if the foundation is strong, building is bound to be strong. It's a very well said proverb. And foundation of anything, like you guys, students are the foundation of our country. If you all are the brand ambassador, you feel you will join hands to each other to make our country clean. Nobody can stop us. So in this case, in circular economy, if you want to achieve the circular economy possible, so first of the foundation is our awareness. We must aware about the things what is happening after the source segregation, what is happening after the recycling, what is happening if we do go for the circular economy. So I will show you some practices what we are doing pan India. Lux initiative: as consumers, we need to ensure that all plastic waste leaving our home is segregated. It is not contaminated with food waste. ये बहुत ध्यान रखने की जरूरत है कि जब भी हम सेग्रीगेट करें, ऐसा नहीं उसमें डाल के कुछ करें. इट मस्ट बी केप्ट सेपरेटली. अगर फूड वेस्ट है, इट मस्ट बी इन ए ग्रीन बीन्स, दैट इज द वेट वेस्ट, and plastics and paper must be kept in the blue bins. Spreading awareness and sensitizing everyone about the segregation of waste at the source and their proper disposal. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत सिंपल फैक्ट है, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये बहुत एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो पा रहा है, जिसके कारण हम आज वो भारत की कल्पना नहीं कर पा रहे हैं जिस भारत के बारे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री सोच रहे हैं. हमारे राष्ट्रपिता बापू का सपना था कि हम स्वच्छता में ही लक्ष्मी और सरस्वती का निवास होता है, बोला जाता है. आप घर जब आते हैं, आपको घर में एक बहुत ही हेल्दी इन्वायरमेंट मिलता है, आपको लाइट बहुत अच्छा मिलता है, आपकी बालकनी में बहुत अच्छी लाइट आती है, ऑलवेज फील वेरी इनर्जेटिक. लेकिन आप जस्ट सपोज आप एक घर आए, आपका घर एकदम बिखरा हुआ है, गंदगी फैली हुई है, आप अपने आप में आपका एनर्जी लेवल कम हो जाएगा. तो दिस अगेन ये कंट्री के साथ भी हो रहा है. इट्स ए इंडिविजुअल सिचुएशन ऑफ द कंट्री ऑल्सो. ऑल रिसोर्स जितने भी हैं वो धीरे धीरे खत्म होते जा रहे हैं. तो हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, हम उसको कैसे प्रिजर्व करें, उसको सस्टेन करें, अपनी कंट्री को, अपने फ्यूचर जनरेशन को देके जाएं. क्योंकि आज सपोज कीजिए आप अगले 10 सालों में आप डिकेड में देख सकते हैं, आज पानी पीने वाला का ये स्टेटस हो गया है कि बोतल में पहले सोचा नहीं जा सकता था कि बोतल में पानी भी मिलेगा हमें. बट नाउ इट इज एवरीबॉडी इज परचेजिंग बोटल्स, वाटर बोटल्स, इन प्लास्टिक बोटल्स और स्टील बोटल्स, वट एवर यू आर यूजिंग. आपको बाहर जाना है तो यू हैव टू परचेज बोटल्स, वाटर बोटल्स. इट्स ए वेरी कॉस्टली नाउ इट इज. It started with 5 rupees. Now it's a 20. If you are going to any mall, it will cost around 60 rupees. You are going to any movies, PVR movie में आप जा रहे हैं, PVR movie भी देखने, you will be surprised after the listening the rate of the water bottle. It comes around 100 rupees a one liter bottles. So you just think about the future of the our country. If we will not sustain, we will not conserve our resources, then what will be happen to our next generation? You just think of it, you will be severed. आपको सीवरिंग हो जाएगा कि हमारा फ्यूचर क्या होने वाला है. आप कोरोना में आपने लोगों ने देखा, हमारा मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज पूरी तरह से जर्जरदा टूट सी गई थी. क्योंकि हम फ्यूचर्स को बिना देखते हुए वी नेवर एज्यूम सच टाइप ऑफ पैंडेमिक इन आवर कंट्री, इन आवर वर्ल्ड. हमने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ऐसा कभी होगा भी. बट it happened, and now we are very cautious about the health industry, health infrastructure also. So, and God has given us so many signals, unwanted rain, earthquakes, so many signals God is giving to us. कि now अब आप समझ जागो ग्राहक जागो. It's a very important for our waste management practices also कि आओ सब मिल के आप काम करें. Working on innovative scientific way of waste management for zero waste. These are the some Lux initiatives, awareness campaigning with the youth, colleges, children, schools, communities, hotels, association, taxi travel association, railways, airports. So these are the few tools what through we try to sensitize and aware the community, like signature campaigning. Everybody used to give their signature and take the place. We will not litter the waste. We will segregate the waste as per the government rules. And the school kids used to drawing as per the government rules, what we have to keep in dispose in green waste, blue waste, blue dustbin, green dustbin. Some nukkad natak is a very important tool inside the community marketplace. So you used to do the nukkad natak to sensitize. The theme of the nukkad natak is totally as per the government rules. What will happen if we will not dispose properly? This has been act by the different Karnataka artists. They are all the national from the National School of Drama. So so you can see some door-to-door awareness campaigning with the dhol and motu patlu cartoon character. You are using the with play card, capacity building programs. These are the door-to-door segregation is very much required. Our door-to-door collection, our volunteers, our staffs used to collect their plastic waste on a regular basis from their doorsteps. So it must be reached to the recyclers. Our aim to don't mix the waste. These are some our innovatives. These are the awareness program in schools. In left side you can see the students make dustbins from the waste only, cotton waste from their household. You can see the beautiful waste bin. Now that these waste bins has been placed in their classroom, and they are using to dispose the dry waste in this dustbin. So it's a competition we have done at the school level in Varanasi of one of the GIZ project. So the activity names of the best out of the waste, and the Rakhi celebration, the making Rakhi Raksha Bandhan made from the waste also. We you can see the photographs here only. So this all the Raksha Bandhan made by the student, made from the waste material only. This is not the purchase from the anything from the market. This is from the household waste, and they made the Rakhi, and we encourage them with some award, some medals, and this practice are very much available. Some walk and plays awareness walk is very much important tools. You can make aware to the community with the help of the students, with the help of our future generation, for our Ganga littering, because we are associated with Namami Gange also. So please don't litter the plastic inside the Ganga, and we try to clean the Ganga bank on a regular basis. So many plastics has been collected from the Yamuna and Ganga banking, and it will reach to the Nagar Nigam, concerned Nagar Nigam. And so many activities like pasting the stickers also, and aware them about the please don't litter and dispose it properly, and make our city clean, and try to aware them about the recycling properties of all the wastage. These students are very much encouraging. They are very uh, you can say they are the brand ambassador of making our country clean. And these are the door-to-door awareness, door-to-door segregation, door-to-door collection. This Motu Patlu art character has been impressed, has been attracted the kids, our growing kids. And when Motu uh, asks to segregate waste at their source, the kids are ready to do that. So because they are cartoon character, uh, and you can say these are the some capacity building, some programs. We have distributed some dustbins also, green and blue dustbins. So please dispose of properly. And these are the plastic collection drive and cleanliness drive. So these are our practices. This must be done by the every individuals. I'm just trying to give some views. So you yourself from today onwards try to collect your plastics and give it to the responsible organization. So many organizations working in your areas also. If you belongs to Delhi NCRs, if you belongs to UP, to Bihar Patna, my Lux team is there. We are very soon. We are planning to start in Ahmedabad, Surat also our offices. When we will start our offices in Surat, obviously we'll connect to the your offices and your team also to collect the plastic on a regular intervals. So these are the cleanest drive. We usually uh, do the things on a regular basis at the bank of Ganga, a regular community, so many places. It's a very famous Ganga in UP. So we try to collect tons of plastics, and it has been reached to the recyclers. Uh, So it is this awareness and the collection drive has been done in the community level. This is our uh, center, and these practices has been done at the school level. This this is for the composting. The wet waste what is had been left in the school, it is uh, collected in the these beans, and after 28 days with the help of some agents, biological agents, it is had converted into compost, and this compost has been used for inside the campus horticulture. There is a concept we have developed is a plastic bank. This banks is meant for the only collection of plastics, nothing else. Whatever plastic you are using, you after use you just dispose your plastics here, and our garbage collector, authorized collector, used to remove the plastic because there is a lock and key facilities inside the plastic bank. You only put the plastic inside the plastic bank. You are not authorized to get the plastics from the plastic bank because there is a lock and key facilities there. So again, it stops the littering of plastic and it stops to reaching the landfill sites. It again encourages the recycling. Uh, Again the recycling facilities, again the door-to-door collection of the plastic. But there, we used to collect their plastic on a regular interval. After 7 or 10 days, my team used to reach at the doorstep and collect their plastics and make a sticker on their home that is a plastic litter-free house. So again, we have a contract with Forest Essential stores. You might be knowing of the Forest Essential. It's a Ayurveda stores in across the country, and we around 136 stores in across the country. And we collected the PET jars, used PET jars from the stores of Forest Essentials. So it will go for the recycling. It all want to go to the landfill sites. It's a very big initiative of the Forest Essential with the Lakshya. And again, we are connected with the Procter and Gamble Health Initiative of CSR initiative of Procter and Gamble. So we collected the dry waste from the pharmacies in Patna, in Noida, in Coimbatore, in Hubli, in Kolkata, 100 pharmacies, and again it will not the dry waste again it will reach to the recyclers for the value-added products, and you can see some collection of our team from pharmacy store on a daily basis. And you can say after collection we can weighing the waste, and again it will reach to the uh, recyclers. And we are also connected with some recycling industries. So whatever we collect from them, we are giving to the recycling industry, and after giving them, they will give us the product made from the plastics. So they are the rack pickers. We are connected with the rack pickers also because they are the very important chain of our waste management areas. So we used to give them all the PPE during COVID also. Ki please don't take any waste in a bare hands. Please use the mask, use the gloves, and we distributed around 5,000 masks and gloves to the rack pickers family, and we started some education center at their home areas also for reading the for giving the education, remedial education to their kids also. And there are some capacity building programs. So we have done so many programs with so many communities, and we are doing in a regular basis for the students, for the communities, for the importance of circular economy, importance of segregation. There are so many. And one very important, very interesting facts I want to share with you. We have established a 5 plastic cafe. Plastic cafe, you just dispose of 10, you just submit 10 liter plastic at my center, and you will get a cup of coffee, cup of tea. So this is not a plastic cafe. And we are running 5 plastic cafe in Delhi and UP, like in Lucknow, in Manjanpur, in UP, in our center of Lux. You can say the Tata Projects Limited head is submitting 10 plastics to our team, and we are offered a cup of tea. So this is some awareness tool. So many rickshaw pullers used to collect plastics during their drive, and they used to give us our center, and we offer them a cup of tea or biscuits. In UP, you are offering samosa also because they are not very much interested with tea. So वो मुझे समोसा मिलेगा तब मैं प्लास्टिक लेके आऊंगा. So we already changed the concept. Okay, we'll offer you samosa. तो यू कैन सी द राइट साइड फोटोग्राफ्स कि समोसा वहाँ रखा हुआ है, एंड वो पब्लिक बोटल्स लेके आती हैं, कुछ 6 बोटल्स 7 बोटल्स, कुछ हाफ kgs प्लास्टिक, दे विल ऑफर ए समोसा प्लस चाय. तो इससे थोड़ा अवेयरनेस बढ़ रहा है लोगों का कि क्यों हो रहा है, बिकॉज वो जब जमा करने आते हैं देन we'll try to aware them ki why we are doing such type of things, what is the importance. And one very important aspects we are doing in our education sector, remedial center, plastic lao shiksha pao. We are not taking any fee from the underprivileged children. We are just ask them to collect your plastic from your home and dispose at our center, and it will be treated as your fee, tuition fee. So again, they are very sensitized. They are very aware about the littered plastic. They used to collect littered plastic and dispose at a center, and they and every month whoever submitted the large quantity of plastic, we try to encourage them with a brand ambassador certificate, medal, some gift. So they are very much encouraged. Now 200 kids used to deposit plastics in every week, and we have collected around 700 kgs of plastic from the help of those students in last 1 year. So again in Meerut, we have started try to make a zero waste colony, and we made a rickshaw with partition, dry waste and wet waste. Green is meant for the wet waste, and blue is made for the dry waste. And also with dry waste, we made composting inside the campus only. And these are the plastic waste we collected from those society, around 1500 kgs of plastic within 6 months. So this is a great achievement for the societies also, and this after selling this plastic to the recycler, this garbage collector offered me कि sir please 5-6 जगह और भी कीजिए, so I will lead this project, because all the money goes to the waste collector, around 9,000 10,000 rupees in a month. Additional amount has been given to the garbage collector only. So he become very happy with this concept. When we started this concept, this initiative, he was very confused कि सर ऐसा नहीं हो पाएगा, कोई नहीं दे पाएगा, कोई सब मुझे अलग अलग वेस्ट करके नहीं देगा. हम बोले try and try and try, और अच्छा जब कीजिएगा तो one day everybody will listen you, and after 15 days or 20 days of practice, every household is ready to give their wastage as a dry waste and wet waste. So after 1 month, this practice has been very much successful, and the garbage collector was very much happy कि बहुत मेरा काम भी घट गया, पहले मैं अलग अलग करता था आके. Now I am very much thankful to the Lux Society who has started this initiative, and we are doing so many activities with Swachhta Doot. Basically, garbage collectors are known as a Swachhta Doot. They are the real messenger of the Swachhta. So we named them as a Swachhta Doot. So most of the time, our most festivals used to celebrate with the Swachhta Doot family only. उनको स्वीट्स देना, उनको उनको कुछ गेम खिलाना, ताकि उनको ये ना लगे कि हमें कोई अनटच्ड कर रहा है, बिकॉज दे आर लिविंग इन ए वेरी अनहेल्दी कंडीशंस. तो वी आर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू डू समथिंग good for them, trying to build some toilet also under the CSR activities. We are trying to connect some individual donors ki help to make some toilets inside the campus. तो दे आर आवर स्वच्छता दूत. वो वाटर एड के साथ एक प्रोग्राम था, तो दे आर आवर ब्रांड एम्बेसडर. They used to walk every day and make them healthy. So, and I want to show you some value added products what we have made from these plastics. You can see in the left hand side, our volunteers are making the vertical garden plastic bottle as a vertical garden in a beautiful manner. You can see the our name Lux Center is made from the plastic bottles only, and it is well organized. It's a so many plants. It's a now totally green. When you come to the Delhi, I will show it's a totally green areas made from our efforts only. The reuse of plastic bottle, you can see the real reuse of the plastic bottles here. We are hanging these gardens at our gate, and all the students, all the beneficiaries of Lux used to hanging these vertical gardens at their gate area, Gola Dairy, just near to Dwarka. So if you will visit those areas, you will see the numbers of vertical gardens inside the campus. These the benches and desks are made from the multi-layer plastics. What we are using, kurkure snacks, haldiram snacks, any type of chocolate wrappers, you just use and throw it here and there. Please, I appeal everyone again from this stage, this platform, please don't dispose of irresponsibly. Please dispose of responsibly, so it will be converted into this product. This is feasible. Our students used to sit on this desk and chairs on tables only. This is made from the multi-layer plastics. Again, I am telling you this thing. This bench desk is made from the multi-layer plastics, and you can see these t-shirts, Modi jacket, this fencing, this bags. You can see the white bags hanging there. This stole. This is all made from the plastics. This t-shirts, this Modi jacket, this stole, these bags made from the PET bottles, used PET bottles, and these tiles, interlocking tiles. You can see the hanging interlocking tiles. These hanging interlocking tiles you can use your making your path. You can use as a alternative of concrete interlocking tiles. It's a very much durable. It's made from the single-use plastics. Again, the wall tiles is made from the single-use plastics, and these all type of things. This is a total plastic recycled gallery. You can see this is written here: plastic recycled product gallery. This all the product made from the plastic used plastics. So, if you know about the facts of the recycling, if you know about the facts of the circular economy, then obviously you will go for the segregation at source. You will aware your friends also. If you are aware your family, sensitize your community about, please don't dispose of irresponsibly. You dispose of responsibly, that need to convert into value added products, and it will help in making our country clean. So this is all about my presentation. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sumant ji. You have explained it in a very well manner, and certainly it was a very good exercise. Kindly share your presentation. And
Yeah, sure, sir.
Santosh ji, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time
Sir.
and patience to explain these things. Thank you very much. Santosh
Yeah.
ji, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Santosh ji, can you make all the participants panelists so that we can take a few pictures and for our
Yes, sir. Sure.
social media portals?
Okay. Okay, sir.
My request is all the participants to kindly switch on your videos and switch off your mics. We are just taking few pictures because this on all these portals we are regularly uploading these photographs. What programs we are organizing?
Yeah,
My
please,
request is
please
kindly
tag
like
Lux
it.
for please tag Lux for
Yeah, I
development,
will.
sir, in your post, sir. I will send you all the
Sure,
social
sure.
media link also.
Good, good, very good, very good. All the participants are requested to kindly switch on their videos. Santoshi done?
For a minute, sir. And sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sushant ji. Thank you, all the participants. Sorry, Sumant ji.
It's okay.
Thank you very much, all the participants. Next week, we will again meet for the next program. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
next week, we are planning
I
to
just
have
want to
lecture.
I just want to appeal every students whoever wants to do any internship in the area of waste management, water body revival, any social development issues, you can connect to me, to our team, and we are welcome everyone for in
Very good,
Lux
very good,
family. And we are working pan India,
very
wherever
good, very
you
good.
residing in your country, you can do such type of work from your workplace. So thank you very much for
Can you do
listening
it
me.
for? Can you do it at Ahmedabad? Because we have the children over here. If you can organize one program or for a few days, maybe a week or maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days, it will be a very good exercise and they will be certainly getting, the certificate which will be useful for their future career.
Yes, sir, sure, sure. I need your blessing, and
I'm
whenever
always with, I'm always with you, sir. Kindly let me know when we can organize this program in the coming week. Whenever you are free, you kindly let me know or you connect your local partner over here, your counterpart over here, so that we can organize this program as soon as possible for our
sure.
participant in the coming week. Maybe on Monday and Tuesday we can do that.
Okay, okay. I will try my best, sir. I will try my best. Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you very
everyone.
much
Thank
all.
you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Next week we are planning to have the presentation or the training part on testing of environmental testing. How we are doing
Okay.
this, doing the environmental test. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you very much.